It's all
All
you.
right, guys, welcome to our Bar Blend launch call. I am so excited because this is a program I've waited for forever, and I know you guys have too. But this is also my first launch call that I am leading. I have talked to you guys before with other training calls the last 4 years, but I am beyond pumped for this program, and I'm going to tell you guys why. I'm going to walk through the program overall and some of the best tactics that I have put together for this launch and what I feel can put you a step ahead of other people, other programs, and other things that maybe you've done in the past. So let's start a little bit about why bar, what I know about it, and why I'm talking to you guys. So I was never a fitness person. I was a dancer growing up, but I was kind of like the chunky, skinny, fat kid through my younger years, middle school years, into high school. I became cheerleader, lost my baby fat, and I never really liked working out. It was not my thing. I did it, I did cheer, and like that was my exercise. But going and graduating from college, I had really unhealthy habits. I walked, but cardio, not for me, was never going to do it. I moved to Philadelphia after college and I started in a fitness program, and it was a combination of cardio cheer sculpting. So sounds pretty amazing, right? Cheerleading, cardio, awesome. It was one thing that I was really committed to. When I left Philly and I moved to grad school in Alabama, I'm sure you guys can imagine we did not have some crazy studio or fancy workout to do, but I only had bar. That was the only option that I had. And one of my sorority sisters owned a bar studio. She had been teaching for years, and I always saw her post. So I said, hey, I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if I like it. There he goes. He's on the bar now. So I tried it. I went to my first class, and I was hooked. Diesel. So when I was doing my program and I took that first class, we have a pit bull, so he's like really aggressive. My husband just got home. So I'll try to ignore him. But when I took that first class and I started dancing and I left the class with so much energy, I was like, I'm going to go back and I'm going to keep going back. So I found going to that bar fitness class for an hour, I not only made friends in that little town in Alabama where I knew nobody, but I had another outlet aside from grad school, aside from classes, aside from going to work all day. And they approached me and said, Amanda, you know, your form's really great. I think you'd be an awesome teacher. So I became a teacher because one, the classes were really expensive and I could get it for free. And two, if I really liked working out, I could be there, take classes, teach classes, improve my technique. And that slowly opened my doors into this bar world. And from there, I decided not to go into my field of study for grad school after 2 years. I moved back to Florida. I managed a fitness studio. I taught bar classes, often teaching 15 and 20 a week. And I would drive over an hour to manage 2 studios back and forth and teach all day, every day. So it became my life. It became something that I was really passionate about. And when I left my job in the fitness studio to have a more stable career, which you guys know that story, it sucked, became coach, found fitness and happiness in life again. And I was kind of missing something. I did cardio, I did weights, but bar is something, if you guys have never tried it, it is going to challenge your body in ways that you have never seen before. And even those 1 or 2 pound weights, like Elise was saying, they're going to rock your world heavier than any weight that you've ever lifted and lift for. So I'm going to share my screen. I have a little presentation for you guys, so hopefully you can see it. Let me, 1 second. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna have to share this way. If you can see it, just give me a thumbs up because I only see your face. Cool. So everything you want to know about bar, if you have questions that pop up, post them in the link and I will go through them at the end. So let's talk a little bit about bar. What is bar? So you guys have heard from Elise, you know the background, why it started. It's kind of a fusion fitness class. So bar is a form of exercise that's usually done in gyms or specialty studios. I will refer mostly to that specialty studio scene because I think this is something that's going to take your brand to a different level. It's different than just going to a gym like a YMCA and saying, yeah, we have a bar class. Because being a part of a bar studio is a different echelon. It's a different type of fitness that you're going to open your eyes into new clientele coming and looking at you. It's distinguished by different fitness activities because you're combining bar, you're combining yoga, you're combining Pilates. It's not just ballet, so it's not just dancers. I saw a question that came up that said, who is this intended for? It's really for anybody. It's for people that are athletes. It's for people who are past dancers. It's for people that just want a workout without that heavy impact. I think someone's unmuted, so if you guys can just check that. Bar clientele. When I was thinking with some of my coaches who are also past bar teachers, who is that ideal bar clientele? And what do they do? How do they act? When you think about your avatar for a customer, I want you to think about your bar clientele in the same way. So the typical setting for a bar studio, it's high end. It's like a boutique yoga studio. So when you're going, if you've ever taken a Soul Cycle class, you go for an experience. So that bar clientele, they're going because they can afford it. They're not giving you the excuse of, oh no, $100 is too much for me. There's a big focus on fashion. If you've ever stepped inside a boutique studio, you know they have their own leggings, they have their own designer sports bras and shirts. There's different things that bring you to a studio, the fashion, the fitness, the community. Some things about bar, most classes range from 45 minutes to an hour. Yes, 45 minutes to an hour. And like I said about attracting a higher end vibe, it's costly. So a month membership can range from $100 to $250 a month. Yes, not a typo, a month. So cons of a studio. There's limited class times and locations. This is something that if you can't make a 6 a.m. class, you work all day, the last class may be at 5 or 6 o'clock and you have to stay late, you may not be able to make it to a class within that studio. Locations. There's not going to be a location in every town that you live in. These are more drawn towards bigger cities or more of a metropolitan population. You're not going to find a bar in every town, even though there was in rural Alabama, surprisingly. Price limitations. People can afford to have a bar membership. This is something that is going to be big. There are going to be customers of yours that have always wanted to try a bar class, but maybe they couldn't afford it. If your instructor doesn't show, you miss your class. You have no class. And I've had this happen where instructors sleep through their alarm at a 5:45 or a 6 a.m. class. It is not fun for your clients to miss a class because of somebody else. So another con about a studio, your support stops when you leave. That's it. Like you walk out of class, but where's your support when it says, hey, am I going to see you tomorrow? Hey, how's your nutrition at home? What's going on in your life? What else can I help you with to hold you accountable? So if you think about these cons, think about all of the ways that you can turn them into a positive for this program in bringing bar at home. So I did a little research, and I know you guys are blowing up the chat. I'll look at those after. The bar breakdown. I looked at the two bar competitors that are kind of the bigger ones in the US and Canada, and those are Bar Method and Pure Barre. So Bar Method, you guys might have heard of it. There's 100 plus locations. Pure Barre, which was the company I worked for, is 500 plus locations in the US and Canada. They also have digital memberships and they also have studio memberships. But going through this, one class, going to a class in a studio at either of these locations ranges from $20 to $40 for one class, y'all. One. Guess what? We have a free sample workout to give people. Mind blowing. Studio classes per month, $150 per month at most locations. $150 per month. How much is a challenge pack? I'm pretty sure it's $140 on sale this month for the entire year. Crazy. So if you're looking at a year membership at any of these studios, you're about to buy a Louis Vuitton bag, $1,600 to $1,800. Insane. So when people give you a price objection, bar clientele is not the area that is going to give you a price objection when they're already spending that much per month. When you're breaking down a digital membership, I thought, oh, maybe it's more affordable, maybe it's the same. No. So you're spending about $30 per month. You know, with even our 3-month package, you can spend about that, a little bit more. So you're going to spend more than a challenge pack for a digital membership for the year. No nutrition, no extra support, no challenge group, no coach to check in with you. So think about those things as we go through. Bar blend. You guys heard Elise speak, but bar blend is going to be a little bit different in your traditional bar class. So bar class, you may have weights, you might have, now they have little things that attach to the bars, and you're doing some other resistance trainings, whether it's tubes. But bar blend, it's kind of like a funky fusion of bar, dance, Pilates, cardio, that HIIT interval. So this is going to give you a different taste and a different feel than just a traditional bar class. As we go through the key highlights that you can think of who you are going to target for this program or how you are going to promote it, low impact. It is a total body workout. If you're like, I don't know, I'm not sure, do the sample workout on Monday and tell me how sore you are on Tuesday. It is a total body workout. So the key points, if you guys have ever heard other studios have their little taglines, the ones for this program that really stand out are sweat, stretch, and strengthen. So you're going to sweat, you're going to stretch and get more flexibility through your hips, through your body, and you're going to strengthen all over. Key areas in a bar program, your waist, your arms, your legs. Bar programs allow you to build without bulk. And I hear it a lot from women, I don't want to get bulky if I lift weights. Bar is not a program that is going to bulk you up. It is one that is going to lean you out. You can't lengthen your muscles, but you can really strengthen your muscles and increase your posture and really increase your stamina throughout too. 60-day program, 5 days a week. You don't need a bar if you want one for like that added flair for your Insta pictures. I totally get you. That works too. But I challenge you, if you're going to do this program, also promote it like they do in the video. Do it outside. Do it with a chair. Show you were on vacation and you're able to do this in your hotel room. People need to see how easy it is to fit this wherever they are. And of course, we get those daily motivation cards too. Okay, next. So nutrition, this is something that we do have an elevated stance on as well. We have the nutrition guide. You could use 2B Mindset. You could use Portion Fix. You have any of those options. If people just want to do the fitness program and start with that, awesome. We'll show you how to do that. Equipment, light dumbbells, 1 to 5 pound. I would definitely recommend, if this is your first program you're trying with bar or a bar type, try with 1 to 2 pounds and let me know how it goes. I guarantee your arms are going to hurt. Resistance loops, we have these bar socks, workout mat, we have these as well. And I'm sure your customers, if they are in the know of Beachbody, they probably have these things too. So it will be easy for them to incorporate. What's included? A free sample workout. So we have a free sample workout on Monday. Today is Tuesday. Monday, we have a free sample workout. We have 2 prep workouts that are 20 minutes each, 40 unique workouts, 5 bonus 10-minute enhancement workouts that Elise talked about, and 3 recovery workouts. So again, all of these things are located in the Coach Online office. You can find a breakdown, you can find a description of them, but I'm giving you guys the overview and the gist of this. Next, these are the affirmation cards. You know, some of my teammates are really into affirmations. They're really into, these daily messages. And like was said on the call with Elise, these are great for sharing overall on your Instagram, on your Facebook. So check these out. They do have these images in the back office as well, so you can start promoting. Next, key dates. So things to think ahead. It's already towards the end of November, November 19th right now. We are almost about 2 weeks away from this launch for coaches. So December 3rd, as they have dubbed Bar Day on Beachbody, the launch of our new beach bar and the launch of this bar with an RE, definitely make sure that you guys lock it in on this date. What is cool about this launch, similar to Transform 20, is we get this program for 2 weeks to try the program, to record yourself, to get those little teasers that you put out online. This is something that I am approaching anybody who's interested in this program to sign up as a coach so you can start this program early with me. That is how I am turning them into a coach, to sign up, to get started, and to be one of my first bar babes. So check out the December 3rd date. December 16th is for coaches and customers. Coaches can purchase anytime through the 3rd and 16th. I would just really recommend that you guys hop on for the 3rd so you get those 2 weeks and take full advantage of it. Something to note is this program will not come onto Beachbody On Demand until June. And a lot of customers say, oh, I'll just wait till it comes out on BOD. Your momentum, your energy, the hype that you give this program is going to make the difference in them getting early access and them waiting until June. If you go all in with BAR, your customers will go all in with BAR. And that goes for any launch. So if you are as excited as I am about this, your customers will be excited about it too. Pre-sale, December 16th, write it in your calendar, write it in your note. This is something to really think of and plan for in your social media posts, but definitely the first day ahead will be November 25th. Okay, time for the packages. Again, this info will all be on the coach office. We have created a Google Drive we will be sharing with you guys later this week so you can start prepping for it. But the first, obviously the best option is challenge packs. For December, Bar Blend challenge packs will be $20 off. So this month we have every program that is $20 off for challenge packs. Next month it will be Bar Blend challenge packs, $20 off. If you have someone that signed up this month with a challenge pack, they will get a special promo code to get Bar at a discounted rate. So they either get $20 off or $10 off depending on their package, and that is all in the FAQ online. So challenge packs, good, your basic challenge pack. Better, you get a few more options, the performance line and Shaco. But something that is super cool is that they have totally upgraded the mega challenge pack. And I'm going to go into that a little bit more. So not only are you getting Shaco, you're getting the performance line, you're getting a box of beach bars, which is pretty cool because if you are in that bar mentality, you need a snack in your gym bag. You are getting collagen, perfect to add into this program. And you're also getting a 3-day refresh. So the Mega Challenge Pack gives you pretty much all of our awesome programs and products that we use all the time. So if you're talking about these things, if you're promoting these things on a daily on your Instagram or on your stories, your Facebook, this is something that I would steer your customers towards because they're going to get everything that you use. One thing I will note, do not apologize for how much something is. Never apologize for how much our packages are. Compared to getting face wash or beauty products from some of my other lines or friends that are in network marketing, their products start around $400, you guys. $300 to $400. So when you're looking at this and all the value that you get for $300 in a mega challenge pack, don't apologize because they're getting something that is going to last them the year and they're investing in their health. So next, for completion packs. So y'all know if you have BOD already, you can get a completion pack. For completion packs, these are great options if someone just renewed their BOD, if they just need to re-up on Shakeology and their products. They also have the same great options just without that BOD membership if they already have it. So we like to call it good, better, best value. You're going to have that best value in the completion pack. So this is a great option to go towards. And to show you guys a little bit more about it. Completion packs, there's going to be the standard options. You get your performance line or Shakeology. This is if they already have BOD. So if you guys are a coach, this would apply to you. So hopefully you already have BOD. You could get a deluxe completion pack that comes with Shaco, performance, the affirmation cards, the wall calendar, the nutrition guide, and that nutrition guide is pretty bomb if you guys have not checked it out with a recent program. Or you could get the mega completion pack. So this is something I use all of these products on a daily. Except for 3-day refresh, I don't do that daily. I do it like once a month. But beach bars I eat daily, collagen I use daily, performance line I use daily, Shakeology I use daily, affirmation cards. I have decks on my desk. I'm definitely going to need a new deck. So I am going to get the mega completion pack. So if you think about all of these things that are included, you are going to use them because you're already using them. This makes the most sense if you're a coach and you already have Beachbody on demand. So something new, they've added more products to it. These are all things you are going to use regardless of where you're at in your fitness journey. Next, if you have all those things, maybe you just went crazy and you bought a whole bunch of stuff this month. There are other options. Maybe somebody's on a budget or a coach is on a budget. There is a bar accessory pack. So this is something that if one of your customers just bought a challenge pack this past month, say they buy it on November 28th, they're like, do I really have to get a whole new challenge pack in a couple days? Well, I understand you just bought. I have a promo code for you. You can get the bar accessory pack. That will get them the calendar, it will get them the nutrition guide, and it will also get them the affirmation cards and that digital unlock. If that is too much, if you're steering them towards that and they're like, I really can't do it, we also have the digital unlock. That's like your last option. That's an option that you can offer them. We also have the most popular add-on. So if you guys have checked out with Beachbody On Demand or Beachbody lately, you're going to see add-on suggested products that come to your cart. So they have these suggested products that will pop up in a window for you. Energize, bar socks, Beachbody has made bar socks, collagen, and beach bars. So all of these things will be at a lower price in the checkout, but something to think of. This is also something else that we are going to put into our launch plan so you guys can see on the Google Drive. When I send a cart to a customer, the first thing I do is say, all right, I just need to get some of your flavor selections from you. I send this, Shakeology, Energize, Recover. Get your options for each one from them so you can build their cart and save the cart right away. They can say, okay, well, which do you recommend? Me, oh my gosh, I really love the barista pack. I go for it every time. They can see how many servings, they get to see the flavor options, and they can also see, oh, well, I probably need those bar socks and collagen too. Can you add that to my cart? So this is something that's going to be helpful when you're messaging people and talking to them about, hey, which one do you want to go with? I'm going to build your cart, and then you can check out directly when you're ready today. So next, I mentioned it earlier, but all of our challenging completion packs will be $20 off for December. Going through how to start sharing, and I'm going to take a sip of water so I don't drown myself today. How to start sharing. Gauge interest on Facebook, Instagram, and stories. If you're not already there, I challenge you guys to start asking questions on your social media feed. Does it need to be about fitness all the time? No. I have a really engaging post right now on my Facebook about what sides are you making for Thanksgiving and what's on your menu. That is how I'm building momentum. It is not always fitness related, but you can guarantee there's going to be something that's going to be fitness related or bar related in the next couple of days. So start to build interest, start to ask engaging questions. Check out Bar Blend and Elise on Instagram. This is going to give you guys a behind the scenes look at what they're doing with filming, what the program is about, what some of the moves kind of look like. Share past dance pics. So there's a lot of dancers on our team. And I know Morgan LaRue did this the other day. I know Christina's done it. I've broken out some embarrassing pictures. But if you have past dance pictures of you in a leotard or you in a funny dance costume from a recital, share that on a Throwback Thursday. Like, hey, where are my past dancers? And make that an engaging post that you can say, hey girl, have you ever tried a dance class as an adult? Have you ever gone to adult ballet? Have you tried an adult bar class? These are things that you can build a different audience, maybe reconnect with some of your past friends from that dance era in your life that you haven't seen in a while. So another idea to do that. This is a video. There's a new one that was just added to BOD, so definitely check those out. I just put it into our Diesel Nation page earlier. And what Carl always says, if you talk about problems, share a solution. So this is something that when I talked about the pros and the cons earlier of a studio, someone may say, I don't have a barre studio near me. Well, have you ever thought about doing barre in your house? What about a home barre workout? So offer a solution. Someone says, I can't do high intensity workouts. Okay, cool. Well, barre's low impact. There's going to be a modifier, so you can work at your level. I know if my friends who are pre or postnatal can do it and they're going through this program with me, you're going to love it too, and you can do it at your level. So that's a great thing to think of. How to start prepping. Do a program now. I get it. A lot of us are like between 6 weeks of the work. Maybe you finish Meltdown, you're kind of lost in that in-between fumble, and you're like, what do I do? Eek. I kind of had those same feelings. So I went back to a program that gave me joy and that filled me up, because I want to be happy when I'm working out. If I'm suffering through a workout right now, people are not going to be attracted to suffering. They're not going to see my joy if I do not like my fitness program. So do a program now, regardless of what it is. Do a program, get results. You have like 40 plus days left in the year. Pretty sure we have quite a few programs that are 30 days or less, so you can get a transformation before January. Start talking about what your game plan for 2020 is. And I don't just mean like that whole new me, new year bullshit, but like what is actually going to be your game plan for 2020? What are you going to do and what are you going to change in 2020? If you are going to go in with this epic launch, if you're going to go in and have an epic transformation, how are you going to do it? People will buy in with the how and not just like what your idea is. Talk to them, share with them, relate with them. You need people to join you in this effort and not just like be sailing a ship alone. So start talking about what your game plan for 2020 will be. Create an interest form and a list of prospects. I already have a form on my link tree on my Instagram of, hey, who's interested in barre, who wants to sign up for this program. Get a list. Doesn't matter if it's pen and paper, doesn't matter if it's Excel, just get a list and keep track of who is interested. Do a free group to prep for barre. This is something that you could do right before the new year. Start a free group and offer them to start doing the yoga programs or doing some of the free programs, the sneak peek workout of this. Offer a sneak peek into the program. So this is something that you can do as well. Talk about the program, explain each day, but do not wait until January to share this program. That is one of the worst things that you can do. Even if you're doing the work, even if you're doing something else, your power is in the present. So take the steps that we have prepared for you, take what you have in your Coach Online office, take the initiative and just run with it. This is going to be one that can be a game changer for you. We have a little how to prep plan. So this is just some options that are out there, kind of breaking the ice into barre, breaking the ice into yoga. Balance with Elise. This is one that she did in 3-week yoga retreat. The barre workouts. If you guys were part of the 20s when they were filming it, there are 2 barre workouts in there that Erica filmed. Total Body Badass. Some of those moves that Jericho was doing where you're like doing that bow and arrow and you're going through, you're holding those light weights. You're really going to feel it. And it, like pulsing on one leg, that is kind of a barre move. So you're definitely going to see some correlation. Yoga booty ballet, older, kind of cheesy, but it still works to prep for this program. And so on and so on. So this will all be a part of there. All right, last, I know this was a whole lot. Questions. I'm gonna go back to the chat, stop sharing my screen, see what is in there. All I see is don't want to see me in that leotard. Monica Lopez, so funny. I know you're a chubby fat kid like I was too. All right, anybody else? Any questions, you can drop them. Let me start from the top. My legs have never trembled so much class till barre. Yes, Caro, you will feel the shake. And that's something that I want to talk about too is In Barre, we talk about embracing the shake and going into that point of your muscles are kind of twitching to no return. But when your muscles are shaking, you're actually breaking down the muscle fibers, and that's where you're going to start to see the biggest change. So even if you're holding a position, you could be in first position and just going up and down on your toes and your heels, you're going to feel it, and your legs are going to feel it after a few days. Even try holding your legs straight and out at an angle and lifting it up, tiny pulses. You're going to feel that, and it is going to be the most amazing burn that your muscles have ever felt in places you didn't even know you had muscles. So definitely embrace the burn, embrace the shake. That is the point where you see your body change. So if you feel that shake and you're like, oh my gosh, why are my muscles shaking? Don't run away from it. It is going to be crazy. Okay, we just had a Barre studio open here. It's $150 a month. Yeah, it's super crazy. If you have a big city near you, I was paying close to $250 a month living in Philadelphia, which is like insane for a boutique studio. So boutique studios, you have a whole lot to go after with that clientele. Let's see. Elise said she only uses 2-pound weights and her arms are ripped. Yes. I told my team this because they like to go hard. Do not use like crazy 8-pound weights for this program. Do it with 2-pound weights and see that you are going to get epic results, and your arms will change just with 2 pounds. Yes, we will share this in the group. Sample workout is for anybody. So this is something to note for sample workouts. This is something that you can share with people even if they don't have a Beachbody On Demand account. This is for anybody. So they don't have to sign up with BOD. They don't have to give you their email, although I do suggest getting their email before you send it to them. But you can just send them a message on Instagram and like, hey girl, my new Barre workout just came out today. Do you want to try the sample of it? Let me know what you think. Boom, send them the link, but get their info. So that is definitely something to think of. And Jen asked, do you actually send that graphic to people with the different options and add-ons? Heck yes, I do, because it's a lot easier than typing out every flavor of Shakeology and Energize and Recover that we have and say, let me know what are your flavor options. So that is something that I go towards. Anybody else have questions? Anything related to Barre or info? Is that on the team page? Not yet. So all of this info will be added into a Barre Blend Google Drive. I'm actually adding a few other things this week that will have information about all of the different products and all of the different challenge pack options. So once those are complete, we'll be sharing with you guys. The stories are somewhere. So there's information in the coach office that has details about the new videos. So you're going to see like the new sizzle videos that they just came out with on Beachbody. If you are doing it for stories, a great way to do it is to take a screen record and you can save it and use it for your Instagram. As coaches, can we purchase challenge packs and or completion packs once a year? You can purchase completion packs like every single month if you really wanted to for a program, but completion packs are great for new programs, especially because you're going to get the digital unlock. You're going to get all of the accessory bundle. And if you need to re-up, maybe you need to re-up on performance line. Get a completion pack bundle with performance. So that's something to think of. Anything else? I'm surprised my dogs lasted, and I can really only hear through one ear lately. So I lasted through the call too. Most of the old coaches renew BOD in December. Yes. So that is a great tip from my lovely coach, Jeanette Maceda. So when we originally went to Beachbody On Demand from our old DVD program a couple years ago, most renewals for BOD happened in December or January when people signed up for it. So think of what you are going to do with those renewals. Go in your coach office, see when your team has renewals popping up. Maybe your customers have a renewal popping up. I like to send them a message and say, hey girl, guess what? Your BOD's going to be renewed. Instead of just getting your $99 renewal, how about we re-sign you up with a challenge pack? That way you get more bang for your buck, plus you get your year membership included. So that typically works. Will a 2-week sneak peek window be available to everyone or only to those who purchase? So the 2-week sneak peek window is only for coaches. It is not going to be for customers. So only coaches will have those 2 weeks between December 3rd and December 16th. So 3rd, coaches can sign up and you get those first 2 weeks of the program. And then it's going to come offline and challengers or customers can purchase on the 16th. So something to think of. A great way to incentivize people to sign up with a coach account, start with the program, start doing it. It worked awesome when we did it for Transform 20. Get in our group, start prepping, and then you can incorporate that other prep calendar in between. Can only coaches purchase in December? I think I just answered that. Anybody can purchase in December. There's just 2 different start dates, December 3rd for coaches, December 16th for customers. Anything else? All right, y'all. Well, thanks so much for hopping on and letting me babble about Barre. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have not already, start thinking about different creative ways that you can promote this program. It is going to be a different way that you promote a home workout program, in a way that you can elevate your brand aside from just saying, I work out at home and I lift weights. No, you have a home barre studio. You have a virtual trainer coming to your house to teach you in this barre method. Like, this is going to be something that is going to pave the way for people who are moms. They can't get to a studio. They work all day. They can't get to a studio. They travel all the time. So this is a big deal. And if you run with it, I think this will be a game-changing program for your business. I know it is going to be that way for mine. I am already planning for 2020 to blow the house down. All right, guys, that is it for me.
Awesome job, Amanda. That was perfect. Are you still there? Yeah, you're still there.
Yes.
All right, you guys, that was freaking amazing. You guys blow up Amanda, put her on your IG stories, because she really took a lot of time to put this together. No doubt, really thought this through for us, and it's going to be invaluable for us going forward. So Amanda, I cannot thank you enough. You were the perfect person to help us launch Barre Blends.
Bye, guys.
All right, you guys. So 2 things. I'm going to get the recording for the Elise call and get it to you guys. We'll put this recording up as well. And then Amanda and myself will get that launch plan finalized, but it's almost there. It's almost there. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.